Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Bakish.
Well, let me start by thanking New York Women in Communications for bringing all of us together to celebrate this incredible group of leaders. And so it's my pleasure to share a few words about Jeanine Liburd. Now, Jeanine and I started out at Viacom around the same time. And at the risk of dating ourselves, I'll say that Y2K was a thing everyone was worried about when we came aboard. Now, that just tells you it was a much simpler time. Now, at any rate, since then, I've witnessed the broad impact Jeanine has had on Viacom and our brands. One of her earliest wins was being part of launching Logo TV, the first US ad-supported channel targeting the LGBTQ community. And for those of you that don't know, Logo went on to give us RuPaul's Drag Race, which means Jeanine was actually one of the instigators who freaked out some of the more conservative folks in the country. Early on, Jeanine was also instrumental in guiding CMT's integration with Viacom, bringing country and Southern hospitality into our traditionally more rock and roll and hip hop house, which certainly required some cultural finesse. And together, we logged some serious hours organizing Viacom's first upfront across all our domestic networks. So what, you say? Well, let me tell you, it gave her some serious herding cats chops. And later, we again joined forces to launch MTV's 100th channel, MTV Africa, which was a landmark event and one that completed the all-continents conquest of the iconic MTV brand. And then there is what most of you probably know Jeanine from, her leadership at BET. Name pretty much any milestone or event that BET has achieved in the last 10+ years, from the BET Awards to American Soul to the New Edition story, and rest assured, Jeanine has been at the center of it. She tells BET's story better than anyone, and in doing so, has truly advanced its mission to serve Black audiences with powerful, world-class entertainment. But this award goes beyond Jeanine's contribution as a talented marketing and comms executive. We also recognize her commitment as a mentor and a role model to other women, both at Viacom and across our industry. Jeanine inspires us because of who she is, a guiding force and a shining star whose positive energy is absolutely contagious. And we at Viacom are incredibly lucky to have her on our team. Please join me in congratulating Chief Marketing and Communications Officer of BET Networks and a 2019 Matrix Award honoree, Jeanine Liburd.
Stop watching. My neck is flossy, make big deposits. My gloss is popping. You like my hair? She thinks just bought it. I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Yeah, I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it.
I know. Thanks for the good beats. Wow. Thanks, Bob. That took me away back. Whew, you have to give me a minute up here. This is a lot for a girl from Brooklyn to take in. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm so honored to be here in the company of such amazing and incredible women. So just congratulations to everyone on the stage. There's so many people who've inspired my journey, and when I thought about this moment, I was like, I know I'm gonna have this incredibly impactful quote to start off with. It'll probably be from Muhammad Ali, or maybe Maya Angelou, or perhaps Nina Simone, because I love her. But perhaps it's my 19 years, almost 20, thanks for the Y2K, Bob, that was awesome, years at Viacom, but I realized, with incredible clarity, the quote and to whom it would come from, and it was from Snoop Dogg. So, Martha, hope you're with me on this one. We're good? Okay, awesome. Earlier this year, you may not have caught this, he received his Hollywood Walk of Fame. And he, gave an awesome speech. And then he said, "I want to thank me." Now, when I first heard it, I was like, okay. But the other day, a good friend hosted a party, and that was the theme. It was a thank me party. We all went around and shared and cried and laughed uncontrollably, which is pretty much how every gathering with my sister friends go, but I digress. It forced us all to take a deep breath, and I would ask everyone just to take a deep breath with me just for 1 second, and to acknowledge the space that we're in, and to celebrate that moment. That night, I thanked me for patience. Patience in knowing that I didn't have all the answers, and that was okay, and in fact, it was a new kind of freedom. And today, I thank me for listening for the incredible people in my life. I want to thank me for listening to that little voice that said, you can leave Vassar and go to Spelman for a year and see the full Black woman self that you are in a new and beautiful light. You can leave a career in public policy that you thought would lead you to be mayor of New York and discover a love of media and entertainment. Thank you. I want to thank me for crying when crying was absolutely necessary. And I want to thank me for living probably the key lesson that has guided me to this very point. My grandmother Iris taught it to me, and my husband and I say this to our girls at least once a day, and it's super simple. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And by the way, that's my diversity and inclusion class in 9 words, so Marva and Judith, I hope I did it okay. Do you want people interrupting or talking over you? Do you want to constantly over-deliver and not get acknowledged for your work? Do you want to be touched in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable? Or do you want to be seen and valued and respected for who you are, your opinions, your perspectives in the skin that you are in? As an industry, we have to do better. Black and brown people are literally keeping the media business alive on pretty much every platform, and there's so very few of us in leadership positions who look like me, and frankly, it's ridiculous and shameful. The power is in this room. We can all do better. We have to do better. You have to do better. I have so many people to thank, but I have to start with my mom, who's here this afternoon. A New York City educator who only wanted the best for my brother and me, and while I could not understand why she would move me from school to school and have my summers commuting from Brooklyn to the Upper West Side for a program called Prep for Prep, she knew, yes, give Prep for Prep a shout out. She knew that opportunity was the key. A big kiss to my dad, who's guiding me now from heaven and continues to watch over me like the New York detective and cop that he was. My brilliant and beautiful daughters, Kaden and Nyla, who mostly bring me joy every day. And Michael, my husband of 17 years, I love you. Tremendous thank you. You can give it up for him. I'm a lot. Tremendous thank you to Judith Harrison and the entire NYWICI board for this honor. My birthday's in a few days, so this is the best birthday gift ever. Bob, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction and for just being such a great supporter of me over all these years. I've literally grown up at Viacom, and so I'm so grateful to work in a company that allows me to really bring my true, authentic self to work. It's been a wild ride, and I'm buckled up for more. to Scott and Connie and my whole awesome Viacom BET family. I have the most amazing team in the business, and I only shine because of you, so thank you all for being here. To so many of my mentors, Judy, Carol, Deborah, Seema, Marvi, Jerry, Lauren, so many women and men who believed in me and gave me opportunities I could never have imagined. To my tribe of sister friends, thank you for always lifting me up. I am beyond grateful for this award, this moment, and this memory. Last thing, sometime today, get an actual piece of paper and an actual pen, hope everyone remembers those, and have your own thank me party. Thank you.